Finishes with a 1.5 twisting front somersault. She knows that must be good enough.
And the Olympic champion on vault and floor has, for me, done it again on both those pieces.
A sample of a fantastic power. A whip-over somersault, backflip, 2.5 twists, rebounds into a front somersault.
They're waiting for the score still, but I think both know that it's Milosevic's title. And she's taken 3 pieces of apparatus, 9.675, and she's taken the overall as well. It's been a very good day of gymnastics for Lavinia Milosevic. And a very good comeback after a rather disappointing World Championship. Confirmation of the position on the floor, and look at the place of Jackie Brady, second there. Just had that failure in the beam, otherwise she might have been in contention, really up at the top in the overall competition. Won by Lavinia Milosevic, Galieva in second, Lysenko in third. This Birmingham Classic has been hugely enjoyed. It's the forerunner to a Grand Prix circuit next year. One of the venues chosen is Birmingham. And the 2 winners, and richer for it, equal prize money, and that's got to be right in this sport. Sergei Harkov and Lavinia Milosevic.
And to complete the story of that Birmingham Classic, I need to tell you that Britain's Jackie Brady finished 7th overall and Karen Simcoe 9th overall. Now we're heading towards final score, but a word about Grandstand next Saturday as we ease our way into the next 35 years. The programme comes live from Wembley Stadium for the first Rugby League test between Great Britain and New Zealand. The old rivals squaring up again.
To Luluai, still going, Sorensen, oh, he's going for the corner there, he must be in, yes, Dean Bell, no problem. Tremendous piece of rugby there from Drummond, confidence from the lad. Now here's a chance, Chris Arkwright to Ellery Hanley. He's got Joe Lydon on his outside, he's going himself. Oh, this is the chance, Ellery Hanley's going all the way. Inside to Lydon, and he's got it. A magnificent try. Oh, good run from Fieldhouse to Schofield. He's going for the line, Nicole Harder's going with him. Yes, oh, magnificent try. Oh, lovely dummy from Pinner. He split them all wide. He's got Hanley with him. Schofield, he's going in for his 4th try. Yes! 4 tries in a test match.
It's Gary Freeman. Gary Freeman looking around for the support. He's got hold of the center. He's going all the way himself. Oh, yes!
Shelford, this is good to Dwayne Mann. Certainly the gap's coming out. Oh, Mann's going for that corner. He's got the ball out to Mercer. Back to Shelford and to Freeman. That's brilliant rugby. A fire. Oh, a fire. He's half a chance. He's away. Now then, can we see one of the great tries? Oh, he's beaten Mercer. All ends up. That's a try and a half. To Gregory, he's got into a fire. To Sean Edwards, he must score. That is wonderful rugby. Sleight of hand passing. Powell, that's good rugby. Tate. Has Newlove taken the wrong option? No, he's not. He's got David Hugh with him. To a fire. Still going to David Hugh. Alan Tate, will he score in the corner? Yes, he does.
Great Britain against New Zealand, live from Wembley. Next Saturday afternoon, the injured Martin O'Fire will be our studio guest. The whole programme comes live from Wembley, but our attention will also be focused on St Andrews for continued coverage of the Dunhill Cup there. Now, Rugby Union, the big match in the Courage Clubs Championship this afternoon was the form side Bath at Wasps. Here's brief highlights of what happened. 3 tries in the match. Here they are.
Barnes has a sally, breaks off through Wilkins. This is danger now, up towards the line, but the pass knocked back, but still pressure on, wide out, Adebayo, round goes Cat, the first try of the match. Ball there somewhere. Bath looks set to work it back. They go, in close quarters, the drive to the line, brings the try. Now Kinsey, good close support. Kevin Dunn there as well, only 5 metres out. One has to say they deserve a try. Bates, probing, it's up to Greenwood once more. Then Kinsey, still in the hands, still Wasps. Can they stretch them wide now? Childs is in. Lovely score.
But it finished with victory for Bath, 19 points to 13. Bath maintaining their 100% start to the season. You can see full highlights of that match in Rugby Special tomorrow afternoon, BBC2 at 5:10. And also action from the Japan match, who won their latest tour match, 26 points to 10 against West Wales. All that in Rugby Special tomorrow afternoon, 5:10, BBC2. Now this afternoon's other Rugby Union scores.
The Courage English Clubs Championship, National League 1, Gloucester 9 points, London Irish 10, Harlequins 15, Northampton 7, Newcastle Gosforth 13, Leicester 22, Orrell 16, Bristol 13, Wasps 13, Bath 19. The McEwen Scottish National League Division 1, Boroughmuir 18, Selkirk 16, Gala 30, Edinburgh Academicals 3, Hoyk 10, Melrose 12, Heriots 24, West of Scotland 14, Kelso 11, Curry 24, and Stewarts and Jed Forest, Stirling County and Watsonians both late results. In the Heineken Welsh National League Division 1, Aberavon 8, Newbridge 28, the Dunvant-Pontypridd match postponed. The All-Irish Insurance Corporation League Division 1, Dungannon 43, Young Munster 16. Greystones and Shannon, that's a late one, Old Wesley 22, Cork Constitution 28, and St Mary's College and Lansdowne another late one.
So we're approaching final score. Over the last 35 years, this has been the part of the programme where the audience grows and the pace in this studio certainly quickens. It was a lot tougher in the old days, or so they tell me.
Quickly, the latest football news. Rangers and Celtic still 1-1 with about a minute left for play. Wimbledon beating Sutton United 3-2 in the FA Amateur Cup final. Let's go through to the printer because I think the Scottish Cup final's gone through. There it is. They must be playing extra time. Celtic 1, Rangers 1. Now down to Division 3. Bradford 3, Reading 2. Reading 4th from bottom of the league table, trying to avoid relegation. Bournemouth 0, Shrewsbury 0. That's in Division 3. Bournemouth now 24 home matches without defeat. 3rd Division again, Brighton 1, Watford 4. Brighton remained 3rd from the bottom. Watford's first away win in 11 matches. This is the 4th Division, Exeter 2, Chester 1. Now 3 points between those two clubs in the table. Well, now the racing results that you haven't had so far.
Ascot Heath 310. The Victoria Cup, first Tudor Treasure 100 to 7, second Miletus 22 to 1, third Welsh Rake 25 to 1, and fourth Passenger 33 to 1.
This is the FA Amateur Cup final, and Wimbledon have won the Amateur Cup. Sutton United 2, Wimbledon 4. The Amateur Cup final played at Wembley this afternoon before a crowd of 45,000. Well, in fact, we can leave the teleprinter now, just with the Southern League results going through, and give you the classified check.
League Division 1. Aston Villa 0, Nottingham Forest 2, Burnley 0, Manchester United 1, Everton 1, Bolton Wanderers 0, Fulham 3, Birmingham City.
Well, all that was May 1963. Fulham were a good side then, weren't they? Well, the blackboards might have gone, but the voice of the classifieds is still with us on Grandstand. Len Martin, he was here on day one. And he's just got back from Australia to make sure that he's with us again for the classified check in about 10 minutes' time. But all the news we can cram in before that, the teleprinter having become the vidi printer, doesn't make life any easier, I can assure you. But the results starting to come in. Scottish second, Montrose 0, East Fife 1. Scottish first, Dunfermline 1, Falkirk 0, and Airdrie 1, St Mirren 1. Scottish Premier, Partick Thistle 3, Aberdeen 2. Scottish second, Cowdenbeath 1, East Stirling 3. Division 1, Millwall 2, West Bromwich Albion 1. Division 2, Bristol Rovers 4, Bradford 3. And in Division 2, Hartlepool 0, Brentford 1. Details on that Partick Thistle result. Aberdeen in second place, beaten today by 3-2. Alex Taylor, Albert Craig and Roddy Grant, the scorers for Partick Thistle today. Scottish Premier, Wraith 2, Kilmarnock 2, Division 1, Grimsby 4, Southend 0, and in Division 3, Lincoln City 2, Doncaster Rovers 1. Matches still going on, including in the Ensley Insurance League Division 1, Tranmere against Bolton. Tranmere can go top tonight. They're ahead against Bolton, all being watched by Steve May.
Yes, just a minute or so to go, Steve. It's Tranmere Rovers 2, Bolton 1. And a game that has showed us life after the Premiership really does exist, and Tranmere could indeed be there next season. They are in fact lucky to be leading in this game. Bolton have had much the better of the second half. Thompson had 3 good chances early on. Lee shot just wide after cutting in and losing 2 defenders, and Phil Brown's header, which hit the inside of the post, somehow stayed out. We saw very little of Pat Nevin until 2 minutes ago, when somehow he dribbled through to score what has in fact turned out to be the winner. The other goals coming in the first half. Malkin for Tranmere, Brown equalised for Bolton. The crowd here, 10,138. That's also good news for Tranmere because it's their biggest of the season. And it ended here, Tranmere 2, Bolton 1.
Other First Division scores going through there. Grimsby 4, Southend 0. Couple of goals there for Clive Mendonca. Derby County 2, Luton Town 1. Paul Kitson and Tom Johnson, the Derby County scorers, who maintain their 100% home record. They've had 3 wins so far this week. Division 2, Brighton 1, Stockport 1. Scottish second, Forfar 0, Alloa 3. Division 3, Darlington 1, Chester 2. Scottish second, the big match there, Meadowbank 0, Queen of the South 0. And, well, Celtic have come back well to end a rather depressing week in good fashion. Celtic 2, Dundee 1, but Celtic were a goal behind there, a Billy Dodds penalty. They came back with goals through Jerry Craney and Patrick McGinley. Scottish Premier also, Hearts 1, St Johnstone 1. Hearts, John Robertson after 71 minutes, but an equaliser from Paul Wright from the penalty spot with 5 minutes left. Scottish First, Ayr 1, Clydebank 1. Division 2, Burnley 4, Plymouth 2. Division 2 also, Leyton Orient 1, Rotherham 1. And in Division 3, the leaders winning and winning well. They came from behind. Preston 4, Chesterfield 1. Scottish First, Morton 1, Clyde 1. Take you back into the First Division, Barnsley and 5th place Charlton. Charlton were ahead. I think they're still ahead. Ralph Deller is there.
Yes, and in fact they've just won, and in 35 years of Grandstand we've never reported a Charlton win at Barnsley. Charlton's last success at Oakwell came in 1936. They got off to a good start today with an Alan Pardew penalty after Nelson had been brought down by Watson, a foul that put the Barnsley keeper's name in the book, to be followed by that of Taggart. Taggart has been sent off in his last 2 matches and might well have made it 3 in a row for his foul on Leeburn. Charlton enjoyed the best of the first half. Barnsley more positive in the second, but a rasping shot from Archdeacon was the closest they came. That hit the bar. Now they've conceded their 4th defeat in succession. Charlton's first win in after 5 league draws.
Confirmation there that Tranmere have beaten Bolton. They go back on top of the First Division tonight. No games today because of international calls for Leicester and Palace and Wolves and Nottingham Forest. And despite the absence of Premiership matches, plenty of goals around today. In Division 2, Swansea 4, Blackpool 4. Blackpool yet to win away, but coming close today. Perhaps the most extraordinary match, latest score, Exeter City 4, Reading 5. Reading were 4-1 ahead in that match. Exeter came back to level it 4 apiece. Ronnie Jepson has put Reading back ahead. Big result there from the Scottish Premier Division. Dundee United 1, Rangers 3. Much needed points for Rangers. Couple of goals from Peter Hoostra today. They were in 7th place. Scottish second, Stranraer 1, Stenhouse Muir 0. Division 1, Notts County 2, Bristol City 0. Gary McSweggan and Mark Draper, the scorers for Notts County late in the match. Both goals coming late in the second half. Division 3, Colchester 2, Scunthorpe 1 and Shrewsbury 1, Carlisle 0. Scottish Premier, big match there. 3rd place Motherwell against the leaders Hibs, and Hibs have won it well. Darren Jackson getting them on their way after 20 minutes, and Hibs eventually completing a 2-0 victory with a late goal in that match. Division 1, Barnsley 0, Charlton 1. We've heard all the details on that. Charlton closing on the leaders. Division 2, Port Vale keep up their tough form. Port Vale 2, Hull City 1. And in Division 3, Mansfield 4, Scarborough 2. Let's get details on that Rangers victory today. It came at Dundee United, and the details come from Jock Brown.
Rangers made it comfortable enough in the end, winning this match by 3-1, but they had to battle all the way, and Dundee United would wonder how they had so much of the play without being able to threaten Rangers seriously in the second half. In the first half, clinical finishing by Rangers took them into a 3-goal lead. Mark Catley made the first for Peter Houstra, scored the second, and then made the third for the same player, Peter Houstra, just on the half-time whistle when United were pressing. United pulled one back in 51 minutes through Brian Welsh, missed a great chance 4 minutes later, but then couldn't find a way through. It's Dundee United 1, Rangers 3.
Great win in Division 3 today for Crewe, 6-0 over Hereford. Crewe now unbeaten in 7 games, that match including a hat-trick from Tony Naylor. Division 3, Torquay 1, Rochdale 1. Division 1, Sunderland 1, Birmingham City 0. Much needed points for Sunderland, who were bottom but 1. Lee Howie, their scorer today on the half hour. Division 3, Northampton 1, Wickham 1. The newcomers still proving tough to beat in that 3rd division. 2nd division, York City 0, Huddersfield 2. And also from the 2nd division, Wrexham 1, Cambridge United 1. Steve Claridge having put Cambridge ahead in that match. Huddersfield have been set on their way against York by Mark Wells and eventually completed a 2-0 victory. Most of the details are now in. I think we can get that classified check from Len Martin.
The Ensley Insurance League Division 1. Barnsley 0, Charlton Athletic 1. Derby County 2, Luton Town 1. Grimsby Town 4, Southend United 0. Leicester City against Crystal Palace is a void match, that counts 2 points. Millwall 2, West Bromwich Albion 1. Notts County 2, Bristol City 0. Peterborough United 2, Portsmouth 2. Sunderland 1, Birmingham City 0. Tranmere Rovers 2, Bolton Wanderers 1. League Division 2. Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Stockport County 1. Bristol Rovers 4, Bradford City 3. Burnley 4, Plymouth Argyle 2. Late result between Exeter City and Reading. Fulham 0, Bournemouth 2. Hartlepool United 0, Brentford 1. Leyton Orient 1, Rotherham United 1. Port Vale 2, Hull City 1. Swansea City 4, Blackpool 4. Wrexham 1, Cambridge United 1. York City 0, Huddersfield Town 2. League Division 3. Bury 3, Wigan Athletic 0. Colchester United 2, Scunthorpe United 1. Crewe Alexandra 6, Hereford United 0. Darlington 1, Chester City 2. Lincoln City 2, Doncaster Rovers 1. Mansfield Town 4, Scarborough 2. Northampton Town 1, Wickham Wanderers 1. Preston North End 4, Chesterfield 1. Shrewsbury Town 1, Carlisle United 0. Torquay United 1, Rochdale 1. Walsall 1, Gillingham 0.
The Vauxhall Conference, Dover Athletic 2, Northwich Victoria 0. Kidderminster Harriers 3, Runcorn 0. Merthyr Tydfil 2, Halifax Town 1. Slough Town 0, Bath City 0. Southport 2, Woking 1. Stafford Rangers 1, Kettering Town 0. Whitton Albion 0, Macclesfield Town 2. Yeovil Town 0, Altrincham 0. The Scottish League Premier Division, Celtic 2, Dundee 1. Dundee United 1, Rangers 3. Heart of Midlothian 1, St Johnstone 1. Motherwell 0, Hibernian 2. Partick Thistle 3, Aberdeen 2. Wraith Rovers 2, Kilmarnock 2. Scottish League Division 1, Adrianians 1, St Mirren 1. Ayr United 1, Clydebank 1. Dumbarton 1, Stirling Albion 2. Dunfermline Athletic 1, Falkirk 0. Hamilton Academicals 5, Brechin City 0. Morton 1, Clyde 1. League Division 2, Albion Rovers 0, Arbroath 1. Berwick Rangers 6, Queen's Park 0. Cowdenbeath 1, East Stirlingshire 3. Forfar Athletic 0, Alloa Athletic 3. Meadowbank Thistle 0, Queen of the South 0. Montrose 0, East Fife 1. Stranraer 1, Stenhousemuir 0. Other pools matches, Marine 2, Accrington Stanley 1. Crawley Town against Cheltenham, match postponed. Hayes 0, Aylesbury United 0. Marlow 3, Sutton United 2. Cwmbran 1, Newtown 0. Porthmadog 2, Aberystwyth 1. Tonpentry 3, Bangor 1.
Poor old Len Martin back from Australia and back with a stinking cold. You go home and look after that, Len.
Yes, I shall.
Off the bench sprang Tim Gudgin very adequately there. We got through the classifieds. Now let's give the other details. The late result is in now from the second division. Exeter City 4, Reading 6. A quite extraordinary match there. Reading were ahead by 4 goals to 1. Exeter got back to 4 apiece. Reading 2 late goals. Exeter City 4, Reading 6. Which gives us pools news, which looks like this. 8 1-all draws, 3 score draws, 4 no-score draws. No decision yet on telephone claims. But the 8 1-all draw numbers are numbers 9, 15, 18, 26, 29, 46, 47 and 51. The 3 other score draws are 7, 17 and 45. And the 4 no-score draws, numbers 33, 37, 40 and 56. No action in the Premiership today because of World Cup demands next week, but this is the top of the First Division tonight, with leaders Crystal Palace not in action today. Tranmere Rovers taking full advantage with a 2-1 home win against Bolton Wanderers. Pat Nevin scored the winner 9 minutes from time. And with Leicester and Middlesbrough also without games today because of World Cup demands, Charlton strengthened their position with a 1-0 victory at Barnsley. Bottom of the table, Sunderland, they moved out of the bottom 2 today with their home win over Birmingham, but Luton continue to struggle. They lost at Derby County. The bottom club, Oxford, play Stoke City tomorrow. Division 2, Stockport move above Hull to the top. This morning's leaders went down to a last-minute goal at Port Vale. Stockport, meanwhile, drew at Brighton. Reading, they moved to within a point of the leaders. If they win an extraordinary match at Exeter, which they did, in fact, they came back to win that, as you saw, by 6 goals to 4. So Reading moving within a point of the leaders. At the bottom, Barnet, they must wait until tomorrow to see if they can collect their first point of the season. They play fellow strugglers Cardiff. And Fulham, they went down again. No home win yet so far this season for Fulham. And Brentford, they gained a useful win at Hartlepool. Division 3, Preston came from a goal down to beat Chesterfield and maintain the position in first place. They now have a 1-point lead over Crewe, whose emphatic 6-0 victory over Hereford included a hat-trick by Tony Naylor. Rochdale held 1-1 by Torquay today. They dropped down to third place. And at the foot of the table, Chesterfield's defeat by the leaders Preston sees them drop into the bottom 3. Darlington remain in last place after going down at home to Chester City. And this is the top of the Vauxhall Conference tonight, headed by Dover Athletic, who won again this afternoon, and they're 2 points clear of Slough Town and 3 clear of Stafford Rangers, and Dover have games in hand as well. Scottish Premier Division, Darren Jackson and Keith Wright scored the goals as Hibs beat Motherwell by 2-0 to open up a 2-point lead at the top of that table. Aberdeen, despite going down 3-2 at Partick Thistle, they stay second. At the foot of the table, Wraith picked up a point from their game with Kilmarnock, but it wasn't enough to lift them out of the bottom 2. Managerless Celtic's first home league win of the season means Dundee stay rooted in last place, and Rangers, they won today as well. Scottish First Division, no change at the top, with both Clydebank and Airdrie involved in 1-1 draws today against Ayr United and St Mirren, respectively. Third-placed Falkirk lost 1-0 to Dunfermline, the team immediately below them. And at the bottom, Hamilton, they really crushed the bottom club, Brecon City, by 5-0, while Morton drew with Clyde. Scottish Second Division, the top of the table clash between Meadowbank and Queen of the South, that ended goalless. The latter stayed top on goal difference. Stranraer move above Stenhousemuir after beating them today. And at the foot of that second division, Queen's Park, their heavy 6-0 defeat at Berwick leaves them at the foot, with East Stirling moving up the table after winning at Cowdenbeath. Let's revisit the pools news, because look at that dividend forecast. Possible jackpot once again. Telephone claims required for 23.5 or 24 points. Check those draws carefully. 8 1-all draws, 3 other score draws, 4 no-score draws today, and the dividend forecast is for that possible jackpot. Now, let's take a look ahead to England's World Cup match in Holland next Wednesday. And to say it's a vital match on Wednesday evening, well, that's certainly something of an understatement. But there was a calm mood in the England training camp at Bisham Abbey, just west of London today. And that was despite some bad news. Les Ferdinand has been sent home with a hamstring injury. He's definitely out. Injury doubts concern Pearce, Adams and Ian Wright. But England are boosted by the return of Alan Shearer after 11 months out with injury.
Is anyone ever 100% fit? I think if you go out and play on a Saturday and then you play on a Wednesday, are you 100% fit? Will I score more goals if I'm 100% fit? I've scored 5 goals in 4 games this season, so will I score any more if I'm 100% fit? I mean, is everyone getting carried away? I can only go out and do my best, and if that's good enough and I'm 100% fit, then great.
I think what the manager has said is that there's a difference between being 100% fit and 100% match fit.
Well, that's right. I mean, I've played a few games this season. Some people will say I'll get better as the games go on. But I don't think I've let anyone down in the games I've played. I think I've done exceptionally well to get back as early as I have done. And I'm enjoying my football. I feel great, I feel fit and I feel strong.
Goalkeeper David Seaman should be fit despite receiving 4 stitches in a gashed head after a freak accident. He didn't train in goal today.
David, I understand your head has had a collision with something. What happened?
Yeah, that's right. I did it yesterday morning just as I was packing to come here. I've put my bags in the car and the window cleaner's parked his van next door to me, and I've just walked straight into his ladders that were on the roof of his van, you know, and just caught the top of my head and my eye.
No problems though in training?
It was sore this morning. You know, I went straight to the hotel yesterday. I had 4 stitches in the top one, you know, and just a bit of plaster on the other. But you know, it was sore this morning, so I just did a light bit of training. It should be all right for tomorrow.
And so you've got rid of all the bad luck for this week?
I hope so, yeah. At least I didn't go under it.
Now, David Platt in good form, having scored 4 goals for his new club Sampdoria in Italy this season. David Platt, well, he's an even more important character given the absence of Paul Gascoigne.
Whichever way you look at it, one of us is going to be 1 step closer to the United States, and one of us is going to be 1 step further back and looking for a miracle.
Is this the decisive game then, really?
Well, I think you can look at it that way. I mean, we'll never know up until the group's finished, but at the end of the day, I would say yes. The last game against Poland a month ago was obviously decided, because if we hadn't have won the game, then we wouldn't have been talking in the same breath as we are about this one. But we won that game 3-0, and we deserve to win it. If we can produce the same form and the same determination, I see no reason why we can't go to Rotterdam and get the right result there. But whichever way you look at it, if we was to win, draw or lose, it looks as though then this game is going to sort out who goes. Obviously, if we win, we'll more or less have qualified for the United States. If we was to draw, I think we remain the favourites, and losing, then we're looking for a miracle, and the same with the Dutch and the other way.
So the players with plenty to think about, so too the fans, because Home Secretary Michael Howard has warned the England fans that they face prosecution if they misbehave in Holland for that World Cup qualifier in Rotterdam on Wednesday. He supported the Dutch authorities, who have promised to clamp down on hooligans. Mr. Howard said, "I want anyone who misbehaves to receive the full force of the law: arrest, charge, conviction and punishment." The message to the England fans travelling to Rotterdam on Wednesday. Wednesday evening sports night for all the details on that vital night of World Cup soccer. Action from Wales and Cyprus, Italy and Scotland, Denmark and Northern Ireland, plus all the news of England in Rotterdam as well. Well, Wales facing Cyprus on Wednesday as they tried to cling to hopes of making it from Group 4. Here are the views of the Welsh boss Terry Yorath. Surely the Welsh can't slip up against Cyprus.
Well, the people don't expect it, and I don't expect it, and I'm certain the players don't. You know, we really do want to qualify for the World Cup. It's something that we're desperate for, and I can feel it within Wales itself. People are probably expecting us now to qualify, but we really need them to get behind us, especially games like this, where perhaps they're taken for granted that we're going to win. We need them to be vociferous. We need for them to shout right from the word go, you know, and because that will lift the side.
Good luck to the Welsh on Wednesday. Now, in this 35th anniversary of Grandstand, well, we spent much of the day at Worcester races for about the first time in something over 20 years. That's because of the abandonment earlier in the week of our scheduled racing from Ascot. And we saw some good stuff, particularly in the 255, two of jump racing's toughest and favourite characters, jockey Brendan Powell and veteran chaser Panto Prince. They certainly rolled back the years today.
Then Slippery Max, Brandeston and Viridian. Beginning this left-hand swing, Brendan Powell looking for the better ground towards the outside. Adrian Maguire sticking to the shortest way on the inner on Must Have a Swig. Then Slippery Max back in third for Brandeston. Racing now towards the final open ditch. 4 from home. And still Panto Prince by 3 to 4 lengths from Must Have a Swig, who's got a 6 to 8 length advantage over Slippery Max. They've got just half a mile to run now, and 4 fences left to jump, with the next being an open ditch, and Brendan Powell still looking for the better ground towards the stand side on old Panto Prince as he comes to jump it. 1, 2, 3 probably lengths clear of Must Have a Swig, the grey, over on the far side. Panto Prince coming down towards the third last now. Jumps it 3 lengths clear of Must Have a Swig, coming to the second last now. Panto Prince. Viridian has been pulled up. This is the second last fence. Panto Prince from Must Have a Swig. Panto Prince by 3 lengths from Must Have a Swig. Coming down to the final fence now. The 12-year-old Panto Prince and the 7-year-old Must Have a Swig as they come to the final fence. Brendan Powell on the inside. Lands a length and a half to 2 lengths clear of Must Have a Swig. It's Panto Prince from Must Have a Swig as they race into the closing stages. Panto Prince from Must Have a Swig. He's getting tired, the leader, but he's going to hold them all. And as they come to the line, 12-year-old Panto Prince, the senior runner, wins his 24th race and wins it well. Must Have a Swig is second.
And that all came in the Bass Special Handicap Chase. As Peter O'Sullivan said, the 12-year-old's 24th career win. And Brendan Powell has been in the saddle for all but 2 of them. Full result, Panto Prince at 3 to 1 from Must Have a Swig, the 2 to 1 favourite. Slippery Max was third at 20 to 1. And Julian Wilson talked to Brendan Powell after that win.
Brendan, congratulations. He's been a great friend to you. How long have you been riding him for now?
I rode him his first ever race as a 3-year-old. That would have been in 1984. He's 12 now, so I've ridden him on all occasions, probably apart from 6 or 7 when I was injured.
And you've won quite a few on him now.
Yeah, I think that's 22 I've won them now, so he's special to me.
Well, he's 12 years old now, but he seems to have got a great lap in him yet.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's won him races all his life. I mean, he always had a lot of speed in his younger days. He hasn't got that anymore, but I think it's proved today that as a 12-year-old he jumps as well as ever, and he was probably the only horse that nearly got Desi on the floor at Ascot and the Victor Chandler. But no, he's smashing. You couldn't ask for a better ride.
When the grey horse came at you between the last two, were you worried at all?
I mean, I saw Adrian there turning into the straight, and I wasn't really travelling well, but I knew if I met them all right in the straight, he'd jump, and he jumped, and basically I think he breaks the hearts of other horses the way he jumps. He goes the same speed from start to finish. He hated the ground today, and he'd improved from the run, so to me, he's back as good as ever.
Well, it's a great comeback for you too, because you've broken your leg twice, the last time in January. How does it feel now?
Yeah, I mean, touch wood, 100%. It's a lot better this year than when I started riding back last season, when I broke it the first time. I was okay riding the horse, but I had trouble walking. But 2 months at Lillishall and the help of Mary Bromley, it's back to normal, and it's as good as Panto's, because he's had trouble as well.
Brandon, you've been riding out for Mrs. Pittman. There's a job there for a stable jockey. You're in the frame for that?
Well, there's plenty of jobs there for plenty of jockeys, and yeah, I've been riding out there. I rode out last season for Mrs. Pittman. You know, I ride one today. I had a winner for last week. I'm grateful for it, and anything that comes, I'll take it with both hands.
And one less happy jockey today, the season's leading jockey, Pat Edery. He's been banned for 2 days for improper riding on Lime Street Blues. That was at York on Thursday. The ban takes place on Monday and Tuesday, the 18th and 19th of October. Pat is currently 17 winners ahead of Kevin Darley in the 1993 championship title race. Position in the Belgian Open after the third round, Sevi Ballesteros at 10 under par is just a shot behind Darren Clark of Northern Ireland. Sevi shot a par 71 today, and Darren Clark a splendid third round 66. Jean van der Velde in third at 9 under par. And that's just about all we have time for today. As ever, the last 5 hours have flown by, as indeed has the last 35 years.
Pick it up. There are still 7.5 laps to go. Inevitably, Clark is in the lead, the commentator, David Coleman.
He's moving up now into fourth place. It's Clark leading, Gamoudi second, and here comes the tall figure of Mike Wiggs, the British champion. Ron Clark yells the crowd, but we're watching Wiggs, and Wiggs looks very strong indeed and very menacing. And
well, we've got David Coleman's voice, but we haven't got any race, I'm afraid, at the moment. Something's gone wrong with our VTR.
Now Haynes to Charlton. Is this great man Charlton? Is this great goal? Oh, what a goal!
I haven't any other news to give you, I'm afraid, so let's hear from upstairs what we're going to do. I'm in touch here on my deaf aid with the control gallery, and everybody up there, I can tell, is in a fair old panic right at this moment.
Rogers from about 5 yards behind. Oh my God, look at the tackler! Is he Rogers from inside him? What a finish! Handcuff for England!
Oh, well, we've got good news. We've now managed to piece whatever happened together on the tape of the athletics. So here's the athletics. There it is.
Anne Packer's going to take the gold medal. It's Anne Packer, Great Britain. Oh, what a consolation. Anne Packer wins.
Let's bring you the latest scores in the FA Cup. The teleprinter here beside me. In a few moments, we'll be bringing you the results as they come in.
Hivert, 4, Lunsford's there, 3, 2, Lunsford so tired, but she touches first. Lunsford has the gold medal.
2 Ferraris and Joachim Bonnier's Porsche on the front rank, then Von Tripp's Porsche alongside Sterling Moss's Lotus, and then the 2 Works Lotuses and Tony Brooks's BRM on the third rank. It looks like being 225 miles of intense drama. Join us again, and I'm going to get out of the way because they're coming round on their warming up lap.
Certainly looks wet, doesn't it?
That's it! He's on! Got it! 300 within.
And the result of the 5 o'clock race at York: first Frankincense, second Ashford Lee, and third Right Stuff. Just to run through that again: the 5 o'clock at York, first Frankincense, second Ashford Lee, and third Right Stuff.
Arkle going away now from Millhouse. This is the champion. This is the best we've seen for a long time. Arkle is the winner of the Gold Cup.
Now Nash in the dark kit is clearly the winner. If we can move them through now and check their placings. I'm sorry about that, because as you might have gathered, we've not used that machine very often, and we need a bit of practice.
And here comes Hurst. He's got some people are on the pitch. They think it's all over. It is now. It's 4.
CIB investigates a crime of passion.
He's one of my men. We shall display the tact and sense